Hey guys, Coach Matt here, and in light of the current situation, we wanted to make some instructional and programming videos for everyone so that we can work on staying in shape during the next at least 2 or 3 weeks when we are not allowed into the weight room. The worst thing we could do right now is congregate, get somebody sick, and increase the intensity of this situation right now. But the second worst thing we can do is stay home and do nothing. So I would like for as many people that can do this, find some equipment, and I'm going to show you some easy at-home stuff that you can put together that has some weight attached to it. Ideally, we'd all have our own home gym, but in light of what a lot of people have in their house, you could get something like a broom, right? Now you've got a stick that resembles a barbell. We can use this for a lot of our mobility and shoulder stretching stuff. The other thing we got is a backpack. So if you will take a backpack, you can load it up with stuff like water bottles, usually a 20-ounce water bottle, 2 of those, that's 2.5 pounds. If you can get an empty milk jug, that's another 8 pounds, and we can use these for exercises, and I'll show you a few of those for today. So in the future, and starting today, what we're gonna do is put out a home workout of the day. It's gonna have some warm-ups, some stretches in it, maybe some cardio, and then some body weight strength and conditioning exercises to be done in sets and reps, ideally taking you in the like 30 to 40 minute range if you work it all the way through. Okay, and as always, we are reachable through email, Twitter, and in the future we'll look at setting up other mediums of contact like Instagram and Facebook. For now, just work on the comments in the video below and send questions to either teachers or coaches. We'll make sure we put our phone numbers on the end of this so that we can be easily reachable. And the idea is, again, that we just keep everyone engaged and no one sitting on their hands while we are waiting for this to pass. All right, so the equipment we need for today, a loaded backpack and a stick or a bar. If you can set the backpack up so it's somewhere between 10 and 40 pounds, you just challenge yourself to whatever level you feel like doing it. For the warm-up, I want you to just jog for 5 minutes, right? Literally just set a clock and just go jog. Easy pace, not a sprint, but make sure you're sweaty when you're done. When you finish with that, we'll do some muscle activation. 3 sets of 10 stick pass-throughs. So for the stick pass-through, we want to keep the elbows straight, and we're going all the way from in front of your body to behind your body without bending your elbows. If you need to bend your elbows to do it, just push your hands out a little bit wider, and we get a good shoulder stretch out of that. Then we're going to do some balance and reach stuff. So you can set something on the floor, or you can just work on picking your foot up, and I want you to reach down, touch the floor, and then stand all the way back up. And that's on my right front quadrant. Then I'm gonna reach down, touch the floor on my left front quadrant, and then stand back up, reach down, touch the floor on my right rear, trying not to fall down, reach down across left rear. And I'm gonna do that on each hand 3 or 4 times, trying to do that whole sequence of down and up without touching this other foot to the floor at all as I go down and touch those 4 quadrants: left front, left rear, right rear. All right, then we're gonna do some reverse lunge and toe touches. So for this one, standing tall, step back, long step, touch your foot or touch your knee to the floor, and then in one motion come up, swing, and touch your toe to your foot or toe to your hand. So do that 5 reps on each side. As you do this, make sure you're reaching across your body as opposed to like same side, all right? And then the last one is just an assisted squat. So I want you to find something you can hold on to and sit down in the bottom of the squat for 30 seconds. So find a clock and just hold that bottom position. Get really low. We want to make sure we're not above parallel right here. We need to be sitting all the way down, hamstrings on your calves. Use this as a good squat stretch just to loosen up. All right, when we finish that, your option, 2 to 4 rounds through, but I want it to take 16 to 20 minutes, taking as few breaks as you can. And now you're gonna need your backpack, okay? Your backpack and your stick. So we'll start with 20 lunges with that stick in the overhead position. So I'm just holding the stick up the whole time, active shoulders, keep my elbows nice and straight, creating tension. It's just 1, 2, and you can walk or you can stand in place, but I want you to do 20 lunge steps without bringing that pipe down from the overhead position. So again, on this one, I'm trying really hard not to be lazy with my shoulders, elbows bent, or have that stick in front of the head. I want active shoulders, elbows straight, triceps nice and tight, keeping my shoulders engaged the whole time, bar slightly behind my head, okay? Then we're gonna do 20 backpack swings. So this is the same thing as a kettlebell swing, we're just using a backpack, right? So swing to the hips, swing it out in front of you, and then back down, okay? The heavier the swing, or the heavier the backpack, the bigger the challenge is, okay? Then, when you finish those 20 backpack swings, we're gonna do 20 backpack thrusters. So a thruster is a full squat, followed by a press overhead, okay? So squat all the way down, and then drive it up over your head. 20 reps of that. And you're gonna do that circuit. Lunges, swings, squats. A minimum of 2 rounds, maximum of 4 rounds, and cap yourself at 20 minutes. So if you get to 20 minutes and you're only done with 3 rounds, that's it, we're done. All right, when you finish that, take a little water break, and then we're gonna do some core stuff to finish. So for the core, I wanna do 3 times through a minute plank on the left elbow, all right? Stack your feet on top of each other, hand on the waist. You're gonna do a minute plank on the right elbow. Again, stack the feet on top of each other, elbow on the waist, make sure we're not reaching for the ground, trying to make it easy, make those as challenging as possible. Then you're gonna do a 30-second hollow hold. So the hollow hold, laying on the ground, trying to pin your back to the ground, hips up off the ground, shoulder blades up off the ground, and we're trying to keep your shoulders and your butt off the ground while reaching out as wide as you can, all right? 30 seconds, just hold like that. When you finish 30 seconds there, relax for a second, and we're gonna do 20 V sit-ups. So the 20 V sit-ups, we're reaching up, touching your toes. Make sure you're balancing up on your butt every rep. 20 V sit-ups. And then you're gonna roll over, and you're gonna do 10 push-ups, all right? And our push-ups are hands shoulder width apart, chest all the way to the ground, and then elbows straight at the top. If you need to use a bench or a box, or a wall or something else to make this a little bit easier to change the level of resistance, you can do that. But I want to see that full range of motion. Get your elbows as far behind your body as you can. Head is in line with the shoulders when you're doing those push-ups. So we're not reaching with the neck or just doing little elbow bobs. I want to see full range of motion on the push-ups. When you finish like that, I want you to go for at least a 3 or 4 minute walk to cool down. As you guys do it, you can get more out of these workouts by keeping your intensity high, not taking big long breaks between sets, and trying to make each of the exercises as hard as possible as opposed to making them as easy as possible. So how do you make them harder? Do the whole range of motion, hold your core nice and tight, think about your posture the entire time that we're doing it, okay? And I'm not gonna be there to coach your movement, so just hear me in the back of your head saying go all the way down, or touch the ground to your chest on those push-ups, all right? I want you to hear me giving you those positive reinforcement and full range of motion cues the entire time we're doing it. All right, I'm sure these videos are going to evolve and get better as we go through it, but for Monday, it is what it is, all right? Have a great day, and let's build a ship.